toddler was declared dead, then found breathing in the hospital morgue. How can a dead person breathe? This happened in Arizona, reported by NBC News. Today, how that can happen, and what dead actually means in a hospital. We don't have the chart, so we won't judge the case, just the physiology and the safety checks designed to make this possible. First big point. What looks like breathing isn't always true breathing. After the brain runs low on oxygen, the brainstem can fire off irregular gasps called agonal breaths, even if the heart has stopped. They're slow, snatchy, and fade. They are a reflex, not healthy air exchange, but they should trigger action, not a trip to the mortuary. So here's the real question. Is there circulation? That's what keeps a person alive. Feeling for a pulse by hand can be surprisingly hard, especially in children, shock, or when the squeeze is very faint. Very weak heartbeat may not make a pulse you can feel, yet the heart may still twitch a little. Electricity alone can fool you. An EKG may show a rhythm, but without a squeeze, there's no blood flow. That's why teams add tools. Bedside ultrasound looks directly for the heart walls actually moving, and a simple breath monitor exhaled CO2 rises, only when blood is moving CO2 to the lungs. No flow, no CO2. Now the cold twist. Severe cold can make people look lifeless, stiff, quiet, pupils odd, breaths rare. In suspected cold exposure, teams are taught, you're not dead until you're warm and dead. Rewarm and reassess before calling it. Pediatrics raises the bar further. Kids can bounce back after longer resuscitation than adults. If any air movement is seen, treat it as life. Secure the airway, give oxygen, and if no pulse is felt, start compressions. There's also a rare quirk. After stopping CPR, circulation can briefly return on its own. Teams pause and recheck before pronouncing. So what is the minimum proof of death in a hospital? Unresponsive, no normal breathing, and no circulation confirmed carefully, with tools if there's any doubt. If cold may be in play, warm first, then reassess. If any breath is seen, pause and recheck. Do not rush to a pronouncement. Where can things go wrong? Misreading agonal gasps, missing a faint pulse, skipping ultrasound, or rushing under pressure. Communication matters. If anyone sees breathing, they must speak up, and the team must stop and reassess. About the morgue, it's cold storage. Cooling can slow brain injury, but it isn't care. A living person should never be there. Back to your question, could there be breathing with no noticeable pulse? Yes, agonal gasps, or a heartbeat so weak you can't feel it. And if a pulse truly isn't there, any breathing is an alarm bell to keep resuscitating, not to stop. We can't know this case's exact misstep from the news, but the safety net is clear. Prove no circulation with tools, warm if cold, and treat any breath as life until you're sure. So, yes, someone can be pronounced dead and later be found breathing, because reflex gasps happen and faint heart motion can be missed. The guardrails are slow, tool-assisted confirmation of no circulation, rewarming when cold is possible, and a hard rule. If there's any breath, pause and treat. For bystanders, if a person looks gone but gasps, start CPR and call 911, don't assume.